Well, goddamn, it looks like this beef between XXXTentacion versus Drake is not going to be ending anytime soon. And if you guys don't like the way I say his name, that's the way he says it, bitch. Don't give me any problems. So he has a full video with DJ Akademiks. If you guys want to go check that out, go check that out. So I decided to hit my boy DJ AK up so I can get some of that footage, because look, I'm just little old DomisLive trying to do me. I'm trying to make my way in this world, but my boy AK got the juice right now. So I asked him in the DMs if I could use some of this footage. And he told me, of course. And here's the funny thing. Me and DJ are cordial, like I've been knowing him for a very long time. Like, I started off as someone that was doing gaming YouTube or whatever. And we would have conversations over Twitter and whatnot. And I watched his work, enjoyed it. And eventually I end up covering news. So it's funny, like whenever I see these people, they'll say things like, "You're a DJ Akademiks copy." And I just bypass their comment. I don't even fight with these people. I'm like, okay, I'm black. He's black. We both cover hip hop, but we have different opinions, man. And that's just the way it is. Okay. And I guess by that logic, Fox News copies CNN because they both cover the same stories. I guess I'm copying. So anyway, go check him out. He's a huge inspiration for me, just like Charlemagne the God and a few other people that's in radio. But anyway, let's get this started, man. ExxonMobil. I'm just joking. I like X. X, he had a chance to talk to DJ AK, and he had some very interesting words for Drake. I mean, the dude's not happy right now. And you can sort of tell that he's going to use this narrative that Drake stole his flow for that one song for a very long time. Like, he's going to be using that. He's going to milk it as much as he can so he can stay relevant, because right now he's in jail. He can't really do anything. But to be honest, he's doing a lot right now. People are talking. I'm talking. AK is talking. Everybody's talking about this. Even Drake's talking. So he's making moves. Listen to this.
When Drake did an interview with I think it was DJ Semtex on Beats One Radio, he said that his snippet went out, or people started hearing the snippet, then your fans or people who like you kept commenting your name. Then according to him, he said he went and looked you up. So it made it seem like he didn't know who you were until that point. And you're saying, nah, he knew who I was because he had prior.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's the first line. That's the first line. Drake cannot deny this. That was the first line because DC Partner even says it. Whether he spoke to him or Drake spoke to him, point being is that Drake knew who I was at that point in time. Long before that. Long before the videos, long before he was exposed for what he did, he knew. And he went on the video, he went on the fucking video and lied. That's point blank period. Now as far as why he said what he said and why he covered it that way, I can understand, because publicly, I mean, you're the GOAT right now. He's the biggest one out there right now, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to basically be caught up taking from a 19-year-old kid that's in fucking jail. That's low, you get what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Drake would have a problem? I say he did, right? Like, now, of course, you think he did. He's saying he didn't, right? You think Drake would have a problem? And again, I have my own opinions, but I'm asking you. Do you think Drake would have a problem publicly admitting if he did take, like, he was influenced, like, I was listening to X and I ain't gonna lie, man, that flow is ill. I kind of used it. You think he would have a problem like admitting that?
Come on now, bro. Look at Cha-Cha.
Either he really believes, or he wants to push this narrative that Drake heard of him before he released the snippet of his song, which is, we don't even know what it is, man. It's just some song where Drake is just rapping with the 3-word flow and he's doing his thing. We've heard it because he was in the club, and that's all we know. Now, this guy is really pushing it, man. Now, I've seen some fans get upset at this. Some people are like, X, move on. You're going to continue to talk about this shit. And at some point, he's going to have to move on. But if more information comes out that Drake knew of this song, then went to go record his song, then lied to everyone and said that he didn't copy it, it can get very bad for Drake. And this could be the end of Drake if that information really gets out. These guys have proof. X then went on to say, Drake is someone that jumps wave to wave. And whenever someone's hot, he then jumps on that person's wave to basically suck him dry like a vampire. You guys listen to this.
Reach out like a real nigga. Come to a court date. Tell my judge yo, he's doing good things with his life. Sure, yo, you feel me? What I'm saying? Reach out, be a real nigga.
And let me ask you a question about that, right? And again, you of course are in the position you are at, so maybe it's hard for you to even like see this point of view I'm trying to give. But like, you know, again, with the culture vulture, like a lot of people call Drake a culture vulture. A lot of people they pretty much say Drake is riding waves, or you know what I mean, he's going from flow to flow, whatever it is, and right, and because of such like pressure, I guess, like even if you look at a new artist he's working with, he's going overseas. He's not even really embracing U.S. artists, because as soon as he links up with a new artist.
Let me cover that before you even go into that even more. He's going overseas now. Ray Shremmerd, right? That's Ray Shremmerd, and shout out to fucking Ray Shremmerd. They're phenomenal artists, great artists. I respect them as young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Ray Shremmerd just went platinum with their new album, and I'm aware of this in jail. I've been paying attention to this in jail. I don't speak unless I know my politics, or I feel like I can debate. Ray Shremmerd just went platinum. As soon as they went platinum, as soon as they did all these huge things that they done, everybody was aware of them before this, because they had that no flex zone from before, so everyone was aware of them.
Of course.
I didn't see Drake reach out until they went platinum, and until they could have been of benefit, and until he could have rolled off their wave, until they hit that big point, until he felt like he could have eaten off them or benefit off of them. I have not seen Drake reach out to someone that has nothing.
Now, this situation is pretty tricky, right? Because when you're the little man, it is so easy for you to see what everyone else should be doing with their time or their money or their privilege. For instance, right? How many times have you heard your friends, your family, or even yourself tell someone, man, you know, this professional athlete, you know, they should donate their money, or they should spend more time doing good things, or they should do this, they should do that. If I had that kind of money, I would do this. But guess what happens when that person that's talking all that talk, when they get their big payday, they don't do all that kind of stuff. They go and they spend it on things that they want to spend it on. They save their money. They ain't donating it. So in reality, most people don't even live by that when they get in that person's shoes. And I'm not trying to be no Drake apologist or anything like that, but we all know there's a lot of situations out there where Drake has jumped on someone's track or helped the person, and the next thing you know, the person's like talking crap about him the next day, or at any moment they can, they're doing some snaky stuff. We've seen it a lot. So right now, Drake is like, look, man, screw this. I'm done dealing with these American artists. I'm out there in the UK. These dudes actually appreciate me jumping on their song. These dudes actually appreciate me introducing their wave to the mainstream, because nowadays, like whenever Drake goes and jumps on someone's song, most of the people are saying, yo, he's still in the wave. He's still in this. And I'm not going to lie. It looks like that. And from a business standpoint, I guess it's smart to do that, man. Like if you're a top artist, right? Why would you spend most of your time doing all these favors for these artists, right? Then later on, they're just going to turn their back on you when you can go jump on someone's record that's semi on your level. So, but when he does that, everyone says he's still in the wave. So pretty much in this situation, Drake is damned if he do, damned if he doesn't, man.
Yeah, like some street shit, cause nobody feels this nigga, you know what I'm saying? But on a corporate level, like bro, give the young niggas a chance. If you say you really about the culture, if you say you really understand the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Why you rather than being submissive to helping people, why is it that you're contradicting everything you're saying you and do? You know what I'm saying? You're a big contradiction because you're being selfish. He's the type of person, like, if he would have did Look At Me remix, right?
Yeah.
He would have most likely did this. He would have contacted me and be like, hey, I want to remix your song. I'm going to put it on the radio, but I want 100% of the royalty rate. Therefore, I want to own the master and have 100% of the royalties. And you own nothing, but I'll give you some face. That's the type of person I feel like he is. And that's the type of corporate stupid shit that you see in the industry. I mean, besides these fucked up deals that they're giving these artists and having them sign their fucking soul.
Hopefully these two can talk it out, but here's what I would tell X right now, man. I would tell X, look, man, get your money. Understand this music business is a business. Like right now, you got your feet wet. You're just getting in the door. You got to understand this is a business. And you have to understand that someone like Drake is a A+ artist. Him jumping on someone's song is more of a benefit to that person than it is a benefit to Drake. And that's just what it is, man. And here's the thing right now, man. Although in his interview, you know, X did say free Kodak Black, but the irony to all that, man, he's in jail himself. So he's like, free Kodak Black, but I'm in jail too. But what I'm trying to say is at some point, X is going to have to stop with all this, because sooner or later, if he keeps harping on the same thing, he's going to start looking like that one rapper that just wants a handout. I understand that Drake's flow and your flow on those two songs are very similar, but you got to understand, man, that's just the way hip hop is right now. Like, just because Drake went and made a song using that flow, what does that really do? It's not like he took the hook and your verse. Like, what does that really do these days? Are we then going to start, by that logic, people should be stoning Justin Bieber for switching up his style? Because if you ask me, he sounds like Chris Brown right now. I don't know, man. Hip hop's a weird place right now. All these, oh yeah, rappers, they all sound the same and they're all biting each other's flows and all that. You guys let me know what you think about this, man. This thing is just too confusing.